All right, so you guys have like the full on feature of recollection, rekindling with all the knowledge that I've been giving out throughout the webinars, all right? It's live with the unstable grown king. What makes you say that, bro? Hey dear, do you want to join my VIP? 8 years experience. Okay, I see you, Kavita. Wait, let me just remove Kavita because apparently she is spamming. I'm sorry, Kavita, but if you want to sit and stop spamming, if you want to go through my education, like everything, my syllabus, without spamming in the chat, I'm well honored to like live you in the Zoom meeting, all right? But if you are to like constantly spam, you know, you want to promote your own trading journey or your experience, you want to be an account manager or whatnot, we don't condone with that in Wonderland, all right? We're here to teach and make blue blizzards only, all right? Feel free to stay, but you gotta stop spamming. If I see another, yeah, I just saw another one, so I'm gonna remove you, all right? I'm sorry, Kavita, if you were to like, you know, follow my structure, the boundaries that we shouldn't cross in this Zoom meeting, then I would be happier to like live you in. Right, done. To the moon, yes sir, to the moon. Assassin Ozzie. Let's go before we start. Yes, I have iftar, alhamdulillah. I probably iftared 3 hours, 4 hours ago. Bless you, bless you. All right. Okay. Who is this? I removed Kavita, don't worry, Kavita is not here anymore. I lost my investment to wrong account management. Saluidin, that's why I'm telling you, money and account management is very important. That's why there are all-in instructions on the channel. There are scalping and there's normal setups that you guys have to be clear about, all right? Don't worry, don't worry. I understand how it feels like. I understand how it feels like to lose your hard-earned money, but that's the trading journey for you, all right? I took roughly a year plus 2 years to understand that, you know? Like if you're a man of God, you know God gives and God takes. Same goes with any industry, not just the trading industry. In every single investment that I made throughout my life, there's always hiccups and you will always move on from those hiccups and you will always learn from it, all right? Yeah, patience is key, yeah. How much has you lost in trading? Well, I've lost money, but for now, it's been profits, alhamdulillah. Nothing to trade again. This is my third time. It's okay, take time. Don't press yourself to trade, all right? The market is always open for us 5 days a week. Don't press you guys to trade. If you don't have enough money to trade, you don't have to be trading, all right? But we're here to actually make profits together. And if we don't have money to eat and to survive, what's the point of trading, you know? Because we know in every investment we make, there are risks to be taken. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay, for those who are asking about scalping and all, let me get into the webinar, all right? Since it's already 11:40, I don't want to take up much time. It's going to be approximately 30 to 40 minutes, this live webinar, all right? Are you guys ready? Yes, I am Muslim, alhamdulillah. Are you guys ready? Yeah, there will be a video. Are you guys ready? I want to see you guys spamming yes in the chat, then I'll continue. Let's go, let's go. I want to see all the yesers. Let's go. I want to make sure everyone is in here, everyone is fully focused, no distractions. Let's do it. Let's just get this 30 to 45 minutes fully to enrich our knowledge behind trading, all right? Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Let me get it started. All right, yeah, I am recording. Mia, don't worry. Happy iftar, like make sure you drink lots and lots of water because you know you missed out in approximately 12 hours worth of water, worth of fluids. All right, I'm gonna be sharing my screen right now. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Yeah? Extremely haram. Yes, yes, all right. All right, all right. Wait, I forgot the name of the hero, man. The guy who like he can like wait, what's the name of the hero? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Not Superman. Yeah, Superman has one of those powers, but there's another one from DC. I know Superman's from DC as well. Yeah. All right, all right. Okay, let's continue. Let's not get distracted. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, you're doing good. Okay. Yeah. Any of your concerns pertaining like the setups and everything, I'll come back to you guys after I'm done with the webinar. Let me just focus on the webinar first, all right? Then anything at all pertaining. I'll read through it again, all right? Okay, for now, welcome, welcome, welcome to the second webinar with King Ozzie, all right? So today I'll be focusing on 4 things, all right? I don't want to maximize the knowledge into your thoughts as quickly as possible because it's gonna take time for you to actually digest all the knowledges that I'm giving out to you guys, all right? It's going to take a long time. So it's a whole journey. That's why it's called Aussie's Wonderland. In the Wonderland, there's always a journey in anything in life. From the day that you were born until today, it's a journey, all right? So the first one we're going to look into again, because I will always emphasize, wait, what are you guys drawing on my screen? Okay. All right. So basically, whoever just drew on my page, like I hope you can stop doing it because there's no point in you scribbling on the page that I'm about to give knowledge into it, right? Okay. Let's get it started. All right. So as I said before, okay, there are 2 things that you should focus on, 2 core things that you should focus on. One is the support, which is underneath, which is, okay, I'll just put it in these terms, all right? Support is where you buy, resistance is where you sell, all right? So as you can see on the top left of my chart, there are timelines, the monthly, the weekly, the daily, the 4-hour timeline, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute, all right? So as of now, I'm going to be using the 4-hour timeline and also the 15-minute timeline, all right? So in the 4-hour timeline, sorry, you could see that there's a buying trend, all right? This is what we call as the buying trend. So as and when you see a buying trend, you know that the first thing that you should look for upon re-entering is a buy, all right? And within this trend line, you will be seeing a lot of supportive prices, all right? Supportive prices is whereby as and when it reaches to that current price, not current price, as and when it reaches to that price, you know there will be a price accumulation, meaning that the price will shoot up. There will be a buy throughout that particular zone, a supporting zone and a resisting zone, all right? For now, I'm going to be focusing on the supporting zone. All right, so let me remove the timeline. All right, okay. So I bet you guys were wondering, how did we get that 100 pips of a buy, right? It's because I did my analysis, my technical analysis in this particular way, all right? So support, like I said, support is down below, resistance is high above, right? So right now, in the 4-hour time frame, I could see a buyer over here. They showed us, the market showed us that there's a buyer over here, all right? So what I'm gonna do next is, I am gonna place my zone in that zone. Like, I wanna be accurate with my zones. So the first thing that I would teach you guys is the higher time frame zone. So here, I'm gonna remove this. You can see there's a supportive line over here. We're gonna turn it in blue. All right, there's a supportive line over here. So as and when the price reaches over here, there will always be a buyer, all right? But us as daily traders, we don't emphasize in holding our trades for long, all right? There will be situations where you can hold your trades, but we're not getting into that yet. We are trading by the day. We are not trading by the week or the month. All right. So this is why we should always focus on the current situation of the market. So right now, we could see beforehand that there was a buyer that flew 600 pips. All right. Whenever I use the measuring unit, the ruler, right? As you can see on my trading view chart, as and when you see those three numbers at the top right, the 59000.3. Can you guys see it? 5900.3, right? There's a bar on top. So this particular movement went 590 pips. You take the three numbers, the 2 and the 1 number in front. All right. If it goes 1,000 pips, I'm gonna check. Okay. If it goes 1,000 pips, all right, you could see that it went 1,025 pips. If it goes 50 pips, 50 or 70, okay, let's just call it 64, all right? If it goes 64 pips, you can see at the front of the number that it went 64 pips, all right? So just now I gave up 2 buys, all right? One at 1954.3 and the other one is at 1946, and both went high up above 120 pips currently running, all right? But I claimed 100 pips when it was here. So you know that this is a good supportive line for the price of gold, all right? Next is to determine the resistance, all right? I'm gonna use an older one. This is what we call as back testing, all right? All right. This is not current price, this is the past price, all right? So you can see over here, there's a resistance. But how do you validate whether it's a good resistance or whether it is a strong resistance or a weak resistance? So this is how you accumulate, all right? For me, I would measure the amount of pips that it drastically went down. So for instance, this particular price went down 1,600 pips. So as and when it reaches back to this particular ground, it is going to give a reaction. Nevertheless, it wouldn't give the same reaction, 1,600 pips, but it will give a reaction. For instance, here, it gave out a 500 pips worth of reaction. But let me just remind you guys, this is the 4-hour timeline, all right? So every candle here is 4 hours. So if you accumulate every single one, it's gonna take like this is probably a 2 days worth of a decline, price decline. All right. No, I'm sorry, I didn't look through the chat because I was focusing on like giving out what I want to. I'll remove this Amrit, all right? Don't worry. Don't worry. I understand it gets annoying, right? Okay, removed. All right, don't worry, don't worry. No, guys, stop calling him stupid. He's just trying to work his way out, all right? Don't call him stupid. It's okay, I removed him. Let's just go on with our webinar, all right? Let's just go on with our day. We don't have to focus on this type of things, all right? All right, okay. So, good night. All right, so as and when it reaches to this standoff point, this price point, it will have a decline. So this is how I determine. There are more determinants within this zone, all right? But for now, I'm gonna teach you how to identify the resisting points and how to identify the supporting points, all right? So that is done for resistance. And for the support as well, we had covered the buying support for our recent signal that went 100 pips, all right? Okay, so now, how do you determine whether it is a valid support or a valid resistance, right? So normally, what I would normally do is I would wait for a confirmation. Let's go for M15, all right? So this is a lower time frame. Right now, we're on the 15-minute candle. All right. For those who just joined, don't worry. I recorded everything. I understand you guys have your daily lives going on, like a lot of things going on. So you can't come in on time. Don't worry. I'm recording everything. You can rewatch everything. All right. On YouTube. Okay. So here, normally what I would do is I would wait for a confirmation. All right. I will wait for a confirmation whereby the price is gonna fly up. And then you can see, okay, that is a good supporting line because as and when it reaches here, there was a reaction, all right? So in resisting lines and supporting lines, all right, before you enter your trades, you have to wait for confirmation. You can't just blindly enter because it could be an uptrend right now, but the price can break at any time, all right? The price can go down at any time. So that is why I coordinate my technicality with my fundamentals, all right? But that is a long stretch of the way. You will be learning those things throughout the journey in Wonderland. But right now, I'm only focusing on the 3 things that I had mentioned before, all right? Okay. Let me just move this. So that is a rough explanation on what support and resisting zones mean. All right. All right. I just opened the chat. I will remove Ramesh. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Small thing. Okay. All right. For now, are you guys clear on what resistance and support is? Like, I want to see a bunch of yeses if you guys understand. Yeah. Come on, keep on going. I'm pretty sure there's 300 people in here. So I want you guys to all reply so that I know my knowledge is not going to waste. All right, yes. Not really. Wait. Dram, okay. All clear. Yes, 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 yes. No. Yes, 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 yes. Please do recap. Okay. Still absorbing. Yes, not really. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. I'm happy that you guys, a lot of you understand, but I'll just recap for the sake of those who don't understand. It's fine. It's fine. Like you can rewatch it again, but it's better for me to explain it like hand to hand, you know, right in front of you guys. No audio here. Wait. The YouTube link is, I posted it on Wonderland already. As and when I release and upload the videos, I will notify you guys. Don't worry. All right. So recap. Okay, okay. A simple recap, all right? A simple one. Okay. I'll just use this particular price point to just recap, all right? So here is a resisting line. You can see how do I determine whether it's a resisting line is because on your first left movement, there is a particular seller that pushed the price downwards, all right? As and when it reaches back in this particular position, it went down again. But remember, in every market structure, there's a support and there's a support and there's a resistance. So it can bounce back down or it can bounce back up. It depends on the trend of the market, okay? Because we got news circulating every month. We got the changes of economic stability. We have a lot of different factors that will affect the market and how it moves, all right? So whatever it is, this is just a clear-cut, basic, and very informative explanation on what is support and what is resistance, all right? So this is the support. How do I know it's a support? Because as and when it reaches to this particular zone, the price went back up. And then when it reaches to this particular resistance, the price went down. And it reached there again, the price is going up, all right? This is in a higher time frame, so everything looks small, but when you measure it, this went down 700 pips. This went up 600 to 700 pips. And right now, where I placed the buying signal just now, it went up 120 pips, all right? It may look very minimal and very small in this particular time frame, but as and when you go to a lower time frame, you can see there's a big movement. Look, 1 minute candles worth of movements. Bum, 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 going down, going down, going down. Because the market will always move in one direction, but there's always another factor that moves the market in the other direction. Like, even though it's a buying trend, the seller will still manage to pull the market in, all right? There's always two determinants in the trading industry. There's the buy and there's the sell. All right. So for those, wait, Carti, okay. As and when I look at the, wait, hold on. As and when I look at the chat, I will always monitor the spammers, all right? Don't worry. We're done. What broker do I use for analysis? Well, I don't use brokers to do analysis. I use the chart to do analysis. So there are a lot of like different platforms. Yeah, this is TradingView, but there's a lot of different platforms where you can look into the charts of gold and different currencies. But in Wonderland, we only focus on gold. All right. All right. Okay. Can refined zones often signal is 40 pips and TP is at 10 pips. All right. Why I put the SL at 40 pips is because there's always a chance for us to layer. All right. But if it breaks the layering stand-off point, I will always take charge and instruct you guys to cut loss before it hits SL. All right. 40 pips may seem a lot to you guys, but the way that the market moves is not much. I've seen spikes, buying spikes, selling spikes that went down like 100 pips within a minute. All right. Sometimes I take losses in those kind of events. Yeah, 100 pips. Yes, self. 100 pips. Especially during news. Yeah. Because whatever it is in the chart, right? Let me just tell you guys a little something. All right. In the chart, in the lower time frame, right? Let's say this is the support zone, right? It went down and then it went back up. In some instances, it will go down and spike down like this, like boom, another like 50 pips down. There's no reason for it, but what we look for is where the price closes, all right? Where the candle closes. Like in my Wonderland, I had taught you how to look at OHLC, open high, close low, all right? And in every single candle, there are wicks. This is the price volume. Let me zoom in like real close so you guys understand. So this is where the volume opens, and this is where the volume closes. And these are wicks. Wicks are basically the prices had reached to that point, but it closed here. All right. What you are focusing on is where the price closes. The wicks is basically the spikes that I told you guys about. All right. In the determinants of, like, for instance, if there is a particular price collection in a particular zone, right, it will always have that spike, meaning that it will leave a shadow. This is what I call a shadow and a wick. So it will leave the shadow and the price will close above the zone or inside the zone. All right, do you guys understand? All right. When do we buy exactly is when do we get the sticker or when? Okay, so based on my personal analysis towards all you sorcerers, right? I made a poll recently, last week, asking whether do you guys enter your trades when you see the GIF, or do you enter your trades when you see the entry level point, the SL and the TP? Most of you enter when you see the GIF. So as and when the GIF comes out, you are welcome to enter, all right? Yes, no, yes, 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 no, can you repeat? Yes, sir, yes, yes, yes. A little bit confused, yes, excellent, yes, not really. Do live signal, King. Do live signal. Well, I have a lot of things going on. Like I've been handling a lot of things, so I can't always make time for live trades, but it will happen once in a while. It will happen. I'm focused, I'm much more focused on the educational and also the daily signals that I give out. So those are the two things that I'm super focused about right now. There will be live trades within the timeline of Wonderland, but for now, I'll be only focusing on those 2 points. All right. Yeah. Like Umar said, King Ozzie hit SL maybe once or twice a week. Yeah. So basically, sometimes we don't even hit SL. Sometimes I would personally ask you guys to cut loss because I would know how the market moves and I would know the momentum that is giving out. So I will be giving out the best instruction at that particular signal. So you guys don't have to worry about that, all right? I need to join Wonderland. I thought you already joined Wonderland. That's why you're here right now. I flipped my account today from 150 USD to 2K. Oh my God. Congratulations, Jungle. That's crazy, man. 150 USD to 2K USD. That's amazing, man. Congratulations. Make sure you spend those profits well, all right? Share it within your community. I don't quite get this last statement you made about wick and the shadow closing in the zone. Oh, okay. All right. Sometimes the GIF comes late. Yeah, because in a way, whenever I give out signals, I will be pretending to your traits first before mine. All right. So I'll be giving out the GIF first before mine. And I'll be doing it sometimes at the same time. But most of the time, the zones that I give you for the buy or sell, it will be as accurate as it can get. All right. All right. Okay, so for now, I see a lot of you are confused with the wick and the shadows, all right? So this is the price, the actual price. As and when it closes at this particular point, this is what you want to look at. The inside of the candle. The wicks are basically just spikes. We call it shadow. The price has been there, but it didn't close there. All right, this is the 1 minute time frame. So every candle is a movement of 1 minute worth of movements, sorry. So what you look at is where it closes and not the wicks. The wicks is basically just, it's a randomized movement in the market. So it can spike up or downwards, but what we're looking at is where it closes. For instance, this buying signal, right? This buying signal, no. This buying candle, all right? You can say, let's look at the first left of the buying candle. It went down, it went down, up, down, down, and then up again, and it closes here. And then it went down here, and it goes up again. And then it closes here, went down, up, closes here, went down, up, and it closes here. All right. So that is what we call as OHLC, open high, close low. Right. I lost $300 today, and that is my last card. You really want to sue? So sorry for that. Let me help. All right. Okay. Sometimes that's why I want to mention to you guys after this support and resistance educational, I want to emphasize on how to properly trade with my signals so you guys don't come across any kind of losses, all right? I'm sorry that you lost $300 today, but in the trading game, we will always try our best to make more than how much we lose, all right? Of course, in the starting days of my trading career, I have went through a lot of losses as well. But right now, I'm minimizing those losses for you guys, all right? Because I've done my share deed of trading within the 3 years, and I feel that I am knowledgeable enough to give you guys the confidence and the knowledge and the education for you guys to trade with minimizing your losses, all right? Abdul, time for iftar. All right, after. Happy iftar, Al. Happy iftar, my brother. Of break even. Yeah. I'm gonna get into that. Okay, so I want to see a set of yeses if you guys understand what I've been trying to explain to you guys throughout this 30 minutes. And then now after I see a bunch of yeses, I'm gonna go on and follow up with how to set your BEs, how to set your SLs, your TPs, how to enter your trades, what kind of trades that you guys should, the trades that I'll be giving out, how do you guys manage those trades and things like that. All right. All right. Okay. So I want to see a bunch of yeses before I go on. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, don't worry about layering, BE, all-in trade, scalping, and everything. I'm going to be explaining to you guys after this, all right? Yes, 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 yes. I've done 3 times worth of recaps. If you still don't understand, wait for the video to be uploaded on YouTube and you can rewatch it as much as you want, all right? I don't want to waste more time because there will be much more signals coming on after this. I will be putting in all my efforts before I go to bed to make sure that you guys get all those blue blizzards, all right? All right, okay. Okay, I see a bunch of yeses, so let me go through. All right. Okay. 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 I'll be sharing my demo account right now, all right? So that I could teach you guys how to set your BEs and your SLs, all right? Okay, so there are 3 types of signals that I'll be giving out throughout Wonderland, all right? There are scalping signals, normal signals, and all-in signals, all right? So for the scalping signals, I've told you guys this before. As and when you enter your scalping trades, you can use a higher lot to enter, and as and when it reaches 15 pips or 10 pips, set your BEs at 5 pips, all right? Because it's going to be a very quick movement where you're going to collect your profits within the minute, or sometimes you're going to collect your profits within 5 minutes, all right? It's the determinants is based on how the market moves, all right? So right now, I'm just going to place a buy right here because it tested my zone already, so I know it's going to fly up, hopefully, if the market don't decide to like reverse, all right? And as and when I'm waiting to show you guys how I set my BEs, I will explain to you the scalping mechanism behind my signals, all right? Behind my signals, whenever you scalp, at most you can get out of that scalp is probably 15 pips, all right? So that is why I always emphasize on you guys to use higher lots to scalp. Because I know most of you don't have the financial capital to get yourself a laptop or a desktop, a PC. So you guys are trading on your phone, right? So it's easier for you to close your trades on your phone. It's easier for you to close your trades on your phone when you use a single high lot. All right? It's much more easier than for you to close one by one. It's going to take some time, and the market is moving constantly. As we speak, it's still moving. All right? Okay. Do you guys understand what scalping is? You can't hear me. Yes, mean. All right. Can you guys hear me? I want to see a set of yeses if you guys can hear me. Okay, okay. All right. So do you understand what scalping is? Do you guys understand what scalping is? Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because I understand you guys get it confused between scalping setups and normal setups and all-in setups. Yeah. Some of you, I bet you guys expect to have like most probably more than 15 pips, more than 20 pips on a scalping setup, right? I bet. I'm going to place another 2 just to set my BEs after this, to show you guys how to set my BEs and to set my SLs. No, Bashir, you can make your analysis on the higher and the lower time frame. So we'll get into that throughout the journey in Wonderland, all right? For now, I'm teaching you guys the higher time frame first, all right? Okay, so can you guys understand what scalping means? Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, all right. So, like I said, there are normal setups, right? Where I don't tell you guys whether it's a scalping or it's not a scalping. Please explain scalping again. All right. So normally I would put 5 or more trades in the normal setups because I am still confident. I am still confident with the direction, with the movement, with the momentum of the market, with my analysis. So I will put 5 or more trades in, so that as and when it reaches to the TPs, the designated TPs, this is based on your own satisfactory, all right? If you are satisfied with 15 pips, you can collect at 15 pips. If you are satisfied at 30 pips, you can hold and collect at 30. If you're still not satisfied and you still want to go for the 50 pips, that's on you. But it's also on you to set your BEs, all right? Because I'm not going to be there for you to set your BEs. I can only guide you virtually and through my webinars and through how I teach you guys on how to follow my signals. But other than that, you are the main factor in following my signals. I am the guidance system that you have. I am the support system that you have. All right? If we enter the zone with a higher lot size, then yes, you will be earning a lot more. Like for instance, I put 20 cents here, right? Even though I'm floating with negative 14, this is only most probably 3 pips, 4 pips. This is only 4 pips worth of movement, and I'm already floating $15, 16, 17 now. So we're looking at small movements but big profits. All right, that is the definition of scalping. Small movement, big profits, collect. Small movement, big profits, collect. Small movements, higher. Let me just rephrase that. Small movements, higher lots, higher profits. That's the game in scalping. Please say when it is scalping. Yeah, I do notify everyone when it's scalping, when it's all this kind of plays. And yeah, all right. All right, okay. So I've already discussed with you guys what is scalping, what are the normal signals, and what you guys should be doing during the normal signals. You can put 5 lots and above, even when you are managing your money management, all right? You can still do so even then. I don't use any indicators, all right? And then as and when it's a all-in setup, right? All-in means that you can place as much as you want, all right? As much as you want, because I am 100% confident that the price is gonna move in that particular direction, all right? Do you see the number of pips is running? No. Okay. Whenever I'm trading on my computer, right? This is how I determine. Let me show you. I will go to my trend line right here, right? Let's say I place an entry here, and I will drag it until the current price. So the current price right now, from the particular position that I placed my trend line in, it moved 40 pips. As you can see, the number in the middle, 40 pips. And also to the left, you could also see that 40 pips. This is how you measure while trading on your computer And also when you're trading on your Android devices or your phones, your iPhone devices, you could also see, all right, through the trend line. You have to drag it with your phone to the particular position that you want to measure. So you can measure downwards, upwards, anywhere that you want. So yeah, so how do you measure on your phone? You can also measure through the trend line, all right? You can measure through the trend line, no worries. It's the same, you use the same components, the same type of tool for you to measure on the PC and also on your phones. It's the same, all right? Sometimes emoji signals take milliseconds to pop up, and I think text signals first would help because you may say it. Let's see the price at 5.7. All right. All right, I'll look into that, Larry. Thank you so much for raising your concerns. Thank you. All right. Okay, so for now, sometimes when you are winning, I'm losing one. Okay. One thing about following my signals, right? As and when you miss out, all right? As and when you miss out on the signal, don't worry, there's always another signal coming in, especially when it's a scalping signal. You don't want to take the risk on that if you missed out on the zone that I had put in, all right? But as and when I say it's an all-in setup, all right? It means that you guys can still place your buy entries or your sell entries the moment the GIF comes out. Even though the price might be slightly different by 5 to 3 pips or maybe 5 to 7, 8 pips, you guys will be still earning profits from that because I know the direction will still go up, all right? What tool do you use to measure the pips? So I use the trend line tool. This is the trend line tool. On your phone, you will be able to see the trend line tool and also on your PC. On your PC, it will be on the top left corner. On your phone, you will see like a shape. Wait, hold on. Okay, so on your phones, you will see a shape icon in the middle of the top viewing point of your phone. There will be a shape indicator over there, a shape icon. Click on it, and then you can choose the trend line. You can draw a line, you can draw a vertical or horizontal line. But right now, for measuring your pips, you have to use the trend line, all right, whatsoever. All right. Layering refers to what, Gold King? Okay, so let me just like move on from the Okta trading platform, and I'll go on to the trading view to explain what layering means. All right, hold on. Yeah. Okay, for instance, right? Okay, I'm gonna draw a particular line just to explain to you guys what layering means, all right? Okay, let's say I give out a buy signal over here. Can you guys see my trading view? Are you guys able to see my trading view? Yes, okay, all right. So basically, if I were to give out a buy here, right, over here, and the price decides to fall back down, even when I know it is a buying zone, right? And then I instruct you guys to layer now, right? Over here. It means that you guys can put in some more buying trades over here, okay? And as and when it reaches to your first position where you enter your buying trades, you can decide whether you want to close these buying trades, or if it flies up, you can set your BEs for the initial ones and the layering ones. Get it? So again, I'm going to recap. If I give out a buy signal over here and the price decides to fall back down, a layer signal will come out. You guys still can put in your buy trades over here. As and when it reaches back into the zone of your buying trades, the initial one, you have the option to close your initial trades, or if it flies up, you can set your BEs for your first one, your initial trades, or also your second one, which is the layering trades. All right? So that is what it means when I say layer. Layer means put in more trades. BE, or the chance for you to close your first entries, means that, bro, is the same BE as SL, but you only secure some. Yes. Yes, Chris. So BE and SL is the same thing. SL is you take losses. BE is break even. So break even is when you don't take losses. All right. Jameen. All right, guys, I have to slowly scroll through the chat to see the spammers, all right? So I'll be taking them out one by one, don't worry. Jasmine. Jimmy. Okay, I removed them, don't worry. That is the least of our concerns right now. EK, I will be looking into that, all right? I'll be looking into that. Ready message if it's a scalping or, all right. I'll be looking into that for sure. What's the difference between SL and BE? SL is when your trades are closing in a loss. BEs is when your trades are closing in profits, all right? Even though it didn't touch your TP, let's say the market decides to do a reversal, right? You wouldn't be taking losses, you will be taking profits. It will be minimal, but your account is still healthy and you will be still taking in minimal profits, all right? Because we are trying our best to avoid losses. We are trying our best to not be as greedy as we can get, all right? Remove, all right. How to set place BEs, all right. Sir, your screen is blank. Is my screen blank, guys? Okay. Can you guys tell me if my, okay. All right. For sure, for sure. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, last trade. I think, yeah. All right. No, no, no. No. Oh, you guys can't see my screen? We can see you. But I am sharing my screen. I can see your screen, yeah. It's white. Oh yeah, it's because my background is white. Is that why? Can you see the candles? Okay. Janami. Janmani. All right, I removed them. I'm sorry for the delay, guys. I have to do everything on my own, so it might take some time, all right, for me to like filter through the chat. All right, okay. Okay. Okay, this is how you set your BEs, all right? I'll show you guys how to set your BEs. Okay. I'm gonna place in a buying trade over here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna place 4. Another one here. Ooh, I'm not even looking through my analysis while I'm doing this because I just want to focus on, you know, setting my BEs so that I could show you guys how to set your BEs. All right. Okay. So while we wait for the price to shoot back up, all right, hopefully it will, so that I'll be able to show you guys how to set your BEs, all right, as and when it reaches to a particular price point. Like most probably, I will set my BEs after it reaches 10 pips and above, right? Calmly. Right, I'll be removing calmly. Okay. Started my account with $52. I lost in some trades. Now I can recover 45. Yeah. So if you guys are constantly going through losses, right? Right? With my signals, I will try to deliberately give out more options to you guys. 1 minute and 5 minutes. The only difference between 1 minute and 5 minute time frame is the candle. So 1 minute time frame, every candle represents 1 minute. 5 minute time frame, every candle represents 5 minutes. All right. King of equity of 50. How many? Okay, if you were to put $50, right? And it's a scalping setup, you can put 0.05. You put 1 or 2, up to you. If it's a normal setup, you can put 5 or more. If it's an all-in setup, you can put maybe 8 or more, depending on you. Okay. Is it possible to set SLs and TP for many positions at once? And yes. Okay, so basically what I do to set my SL and TPs for many positions on the PC is I would copy and paste. So like, let's say here, right? I'll show you. Okay, now it's flying up. Guys, please don't follow my trades. This is just for educational purposes, all right? Educational purposes only, all right? Okay, for instance, now, I'm gonna wait for it to touch this particular price point, then I'm gonna set my BEs for you guys, all right? Okay, so now I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, I placed my buying entries at 1956.48, all right? So if you want to set your BEs, make sure it's approximately 10 pips, okay? 10 pips and running. So right now, how many pips is it running? From here to here. Yeah, okay, this is 10 pips already. See, as and when it reaches 10 pips, there's always a selling point that will come in. So if I were to set my break even over here, right? Let's just wait for it to go higher back up. I probably enter here, 15 pips, all right? Then I'll set my BEs at 10 pips. While we wait, I'm gonna be answering to your questions. It's all about patience. This is very time consuming, but the time that you put in, your efforts that you put in will always, always give out the best outcome the market has for you. What do you mean when you say close first entry? Yes. So when I tell you to close your first position, means that you can exit your trades, close your trades for the first initial signal. This is only for layering signals, all right, guys? Only for layering signals. You have the chance to close your first initial trades. All right? You have a $400 account. What lot size to be using? All right. For a $400 account, I emphasize you on using 40 cents lot size. Okay, now it's flying up. 40 cents. You can put in 40 cents. So I'm going to set my BEs at the initial ones. All right. So 1957.18. So click on here, set my losses 1957.18. BE set. So now instead of an SL is going to be a BE over here. All right. As and when it reaches to my BE, it will close automatically in profits if it reaches to my BE. All right. Wait, 57. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I can't close at 57. I wrote down the wrong number. Don't worry. 56.83. 74. All right. Okay. Can you see this? Can you guys see this? This is basically the BE for this particular trade, for this entry. All right. So as and when the price reaches back down to this particular position, it will close automatically in profits. So here you can see it will close in profit worth 78 cents. All right. It's better than nothing, guys. Always remember, it's better to have profits than losses. You don't want to be losing out on your capital. All right. You want the account to always be healthy for you to trade another day or the other hour. All right. You guys understand? Can you set SL and TP at once on all trades? Yes, you can. You can set SL. Oh, no, you can't set SL and TP all at once for all trades. You have to do it manually one by one. Like you have to click on this, set this one. So what I would do is normally I would take this one, right? I would double click on this one, copy, right? Copy, CTRL C, if you guys are on the computer, and then paste, modify, just like that. And then if I have another one, copy. Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen again. All right, I'm going to double click on this, copy, paste, done. So all my 3 trades, all right, the ones that are here, I set my BEs for all of them. Look, not profit, stop loss, paste, BE. So now all my 4 trades down below over here, I've set my TPs. I have set my BEs, all right? I'm going to remove that because that is at the loss. All right. So do you guys understand now how to set your BEs? Yes? Yes, yes, yes. All right. Okay. Yes. I'll follow the signal on the screen. Yo, don't follow my signals right now, guys. Like, I haven't done my analysis, but I use the best of my, experiences to give you guys the full esteem experience. I know it's flying now. I understand, but I advise you guys not to follow, okay? Because the market, this is a lower time frame. I haven't done my higher time frame analysis. All right. All right. How many positions do I normally open? All right. So I would normally open depending on my account. So that's why I mentioned before earlier, there's three types of signals that I will be giving out. All right. There will be um, the all-in signals, the scalping ones, and the normal ones. All right. So if the all-in ones, you can put as much as you want because I'm confident that it's gonna go. If it reverses, I will give you the instruction to cut loss. All right. But for now, we've been blessed. We've been blessed by my knowledge. We've been blessed by God. We haven't been accumulating any losses. It's been a lot of wins recently. All right. Look, okay, now the price is going down, right? It's funneling down. Let's see if it's going to hit my BE. If it hits my BE, it's going to close in profits automatically, all right? TPs are very easy. I know you guys are very fluent in understanding TPs, right? Because you guys get really excited when it hits your TPs, right? So BEs, I get it. You get it confused at times because of the SL. Basically, SL is when you put the SL, the stop losses below your trades or above your selling trade, below your buy trades, above your selling trades. But as and when the price moved already, you are to set your BEs above your buying trades or below your selling trades, all right? Breaks our BE, do we still enter? No. If it breaks your BE, you don't enter until instructed to do so. All right. That's why I always emphasize on you guys, focus on my instructions. Focus on my instructions. Don't enter as and when you feel like, oh, I've entered buying signal and it went out. So you guys are still okay to enter the buying signal. No. If you want to follow my signals fully, you don't want to make those kind of decisions where it will risk your capital and your trades. All right. Any signal tonight? Yes. So that is why I'm probably going to end it in 5 minutes so I can be releasing more signals for you guys. And everything that I've stated in this whole webinar is recorded, so don't worry. All right. You can refresh, you can go through it again. Yeah, I can. It's okay. Just leave them be. Leave all the spammers be because we're gonna end already. All right. Don't worry. How will we know whether the signal is an all-in or normal? All right. I will be releasing the instructions throughout the signal. All right. When you all right, sorry. Zoom just decided to like close on me for no reason, but it's all good. All good. So where was I just now? How will we know? Okay. So I will be instructing you guys. Yeah, you can set your BEs on the phone as well. How do you set your BEs on your phone? I've released, you can watch the video on my educational channel, which is the spell book. All right. On the spell book, I've released a way for you guys to set your BEs on your phones. All right. But we need more apart from basics. Those new here. Yeah, okay. Don't worry. I will be. We all have to take a step at a time in life, all right? We can't always rush to learn new things. You have to take it a step at a time. So why I'm emphasizing on support and resistance and how to follow my signals is because I've been reading through a lot of messages and you guys still don't understand what is a scalping setup, what is an all-in setup, how to set your BEs, how to set your TPs, how to close your first entry levels upon layering. Like you guys are still not clear. Like for instance, right? Layering, it's simple. I give out a buy signal over here, right? And the price decides to go down. And I instruct you guys to layer now. Layer now, right? Layer now. So as and when it reaches back into your first initial trading zone, right? Where your first initial trades were made, you can close your first ones, or if it flies up like this, you can set your BEs for both. But it's better for you to close your first. All right, it's better for you to close to minimize the risk within your particular trade. All right, so again, when the price goes down upon the buying signal and I instruct you guys to layer, you guys are able to close your first initial trades. All right, like you can close it like how I'm closing it right now. Close. Done. I've closed it in profits. But remember, close it in blues. Don't close it as and when it's still red. All right. If you guys are still not satisfied with the profits, you still want to wait for it to go back up, it's fine. It's up to you. You are the determinant of your own trades. I am only here to guide you with the profits and the educational videos that I've been giving out. All right. Okay. Sometimes I understand you guys don't have much capital to layer. If you don't have the capital to layer, it's fine. Just wait for it to enter your first initial point, and then you can set your BEs whatsoever, or you can close if I tell you to close. But if I tell you to set your BEs on the first layer, that means I am confident that it's going to fly back up. All right. Yeah. So right now, all I can do is give you guys webinars weekly, every Monday. I'm going to give you guys webinar every Monday, and I'm going to have a live sharing session at the end of the week on every Friday. So I could actually coordinate and see your progress in everything that I've been sharing to you guys. All right. All right. And one more thing, if I were to set my TP over here, right? 1958.77. Right? You can still see you'll be taking profits at $7 at this particular price point. So as and when the price reaches to that point, your trades will automatically close in profits. All right. So that is the options that you have while you are trading. You have your BEs, your SLs, and your TPs. And as and when you are given a layering instructions, always follow the instruction whether to close your first layer of entries or to set your BEs. All right. All right. Okay. I'm going to move my BE over here. I can't move it over here. Okay, I'm gonna move my BE much closer so that you guys can see how it reacts as and when it reaches to that price point, all right? So 1956.80. We'll just wait it out since it's falling down. No, I hope you guys are like, should we close the first entries with loss? No, close your first entries with blues. Doesn't matter if it's a few cents, it's fine. You are still profiting from the layering entries, all right? Before you send signals character. All right, see? It's closing into our BEs. Now, see, it closed. It closed in profits, as you can see here. There, close in profits. 45 cents, 51 cents, 75 cents. All right. Okay. So I hope you guys understood what I've been trying to teach you guys. Where will you have placed SL? I would place my SL 40 pips below the buying signal. All right. I hope you guys understand today. I don't want to take up much time because there's going to be more signals coming out. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. I can close entry. Is that means set your BE to your entry point? Close entry means you can close. All right. Set your BEs at your first entry, meaning that you can set your BEs at your first entry. All right. It's very simple, guys. It's very, very simple. It's very straightforward. Setting BEs and closing your entries are two different things. Closing your entries means that you can close your entries. Setting BEs meaning that you can set your BEs and hold those entries, all right? All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to take up much time. It was supposed to be 30 to 45 minutes because I'll be doing my analysis and I'll be giving out more signals after this. It's going to be a tiring day for me. Every single day is going to be a tiring day for me. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to share with you guys what I've been constantly reminding you guys with the education. And also, before I end the webinar today, I want you guys to go through my spell book, do your homework, do your technical analysis on support and resistance, refine your education and your experience on the support and resistance, practice on setting your BEs on a demo account, practice setting your SLs in your demo account, practice on setting your TPs on your demo account, practice proper money management, and also remember everything that I've said throughout my 3 signals, all right? Thank you all, thank you. All right, have a good night. For those who are having their iftars after this, have a good iftar. Make sure you eat nutritious food and make sure you give yourself a lot of fluids, all right? Drink a lot of water, all right? God bless you all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my webinar. I'll see you guys on the next webinar and I'll see you guys on the live sharing session that I'll be holding out this Friday to just check on your progresses, all right? All right, for my Muslim brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. And for those who are non-Muslims, I wish you guys a prosperous week worth of trading, and I wish you guys the best, all right? Thank you all. Have a good and blessed week ahead of you.